Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from the Redolessence channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Really appreciate you guys. And in today's video, I have my good friend Joe joining me.
Welcome.
So Joe has a channel called Joe Sent Me. He came here all the way from Indiana, so thank you so much for that,
Thank
Joe.
you for having me.
And you also brought some goodies. So
That's
we've
right.
been busy sniffing for like the past few days. So
That's
thank you for
right.
that.
So I came from Indiana. These came from Italy.
So
There we
Joe
go.
attended Essence,
Yeah.
which is where you picked these up. So that is
Exactly.
incredible.
Yes.
And so I'm going to be leaving Joe's information down below. He does have an Instagram account. He also has a YouTube channel. So if you're not familiar with his work, go check him out. If you like what he does, subscribe to him.
Please.
And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a closer look at 3 fragrances by the company I.Iokoro 1954.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So stay tuned. So you had the pleasure of
Yes.
going to Essence.
Yes.
You checked out this company.
I did.
You spoke to the perfumer /
Yes.
owner of the company,
That's right.
Enzo Gallardi.
That's right.
So a lot of you might be familiar with his work from the company Boyce 1920. So this is an Italian house that is
Yes, it is.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to start telling us a little bit about the brand because obviously you know more than I do about this
Sure.
particular house.
Sure.
But before we get into that, once again, thanks to the generosity of my good friend Joe here, he is going to be giving away a discovery set on 6 offerings from the brand. It may or may not include the middle one, which is the newest release,
Correct.
if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Cool. So thank you for that. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave a comment down below on which one of these would appeal the most to you, and I'm going to select the winner in 1 week's time. So basically, a week from now, make sure to tune back into this video. I'm going to pin the winning comment to the top, and then you'll know if you've won. So what do we know about this company so far?
Yeah, it's a new company. He's an Italian perfumer based in Florence, Italy. He actually has 2 companies, which we're not going to talk about today. The other one, but it's the sister company of this, and it is also I would say the entry level to his brand. It's not called I.O.K.O, just so you know, but this is the upper tier of his brand. And so they have 6 fragrances in the collection, and they're all the ones that are the 6 are in this frosted glass with what looks like a button top. The newest creation is this one in the center, which is called I.Okkoro. That one was just announced at Essence.
Okay.
And in fact, this bottle right here was the bottle that was featured on display at Essence. So this is the actual prototype. That's not
awesome.
even. That's why some of it might even be looking like it's peeling a little bit. It's okay. He made this bottle on the site, on premises.
That is
he
incredible.
actually bejeweled
Awesome.
it and everything. So the guy is an artist. The guy is an incredible guy. He's a super friendly guy, by the way. Enzo is just a wonderful person and a personality as well. So hopefully you guys can see that right there.
It's such a gorgeous presentation. Honestly, like I'm blown away by it. I love it. It
love it,
definitely
yeah.
conveys luxury and exclusivity.
Absolutely.
I dig
Yeah.
it. So, should we start with any one particular scent?
Yeah,
What do you think?
well, I want to mention one other thing too. For those of you that are wondering, well, where can I find these? I put Enzo in touch with the owner of Door Perfumes in Glendale, California.
Okay.
And I believe they will be carrying this. So we will include links to Door Perfume so that you guys can reach out to them. Now, the price points I remembered in euros. So I'm just going to give you a little basic thing. It'll be between 180 euros to close to 300. This one's close to 300 euros.
Okay.
So probably in the 195 to 350-ish price point. So be ready for that. But these are very high quality perfumes, all natural, very well made, and wait till we get to the part where we're smelling them. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's start things off. So the first one is their Oud offering. And so, so the first thing that I picked up on this one is the rose.
Absolutely.
And I said, oh, this is a rose scent. And indeed, it does have Turkish rose in it. It also has some other wood, some other florals in there. You can smell it. I didn't mean to put it back
No,
down.
you're fine. I want to just make sure I smell it the right way.
Yeah. And I think with this one, it is a rose oud combo, and it might be evocative of some other oud rose fragrances that you've smelled before, but you can tell that the ingredients in there are so full of life, and they do have that natural quality about them.
Absolutely.
And it's a very realistic rose, which I really admire.
Me too.
And we know there are a lot of varieties of rose out there, but Turkish rose is among my favorites.
Yeah.
I don't think it's overly jammy.
No, it's not overly jammy, but it does a great job of boosting the fragrance, especially when you deal with all these beautiful, darker, rich notes that are also under this as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Rose is one of my favorite florals, and you know me, I don't like florals, but rose is one of my favorites. And when I find a good rose, you got my attention. So
Yeah, I also have an appreciation for rose, if you couldn't
Yeah.
already tell.
Good one.
So this one is called I.Iokoro. I know they sound Japanese, but
Yeah,
it
it
is
does.
Italian, rest
Yes.
assured.
Yep.
Oh, man. This is spicy, it's leathery,
Yeah.
it's woodsy, it's ambery, it's a little floral, but the emphasis is on the leather.
Definitely. And this is probably one of the more complex scents that he's created
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And it's probably why it's also the most expensive scent he's created right now in his collection. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is a special edition. Like, it's all gold. I mean, not the rest of these. The rest of these don't come in this gold foil around it. I mean, these are wrapped in like gold foil. So
Yeah. Yeah, I get a little bit of everything that I said before. The leather in here is obviously an accord, but the ingredients that are used to create that accord, it makes it realistic. It's not overly rugged or animalic. There is I'm not quite finding the adjective to describe it. So I think the leather accord that's used in this one works in such harmony with the other ingredients in here, and there's a delicate balance of everything. Whereas in the case of this one, I can say the patchouli really pops. In the case of this one, I can say the rose really pops,
Yes.
even though it's called oud. But in this one, I get the florals, and I get the spices, and I get the leather and the amber and the resins that contribute to that. So I feel like this is the one where everything is at an even level with one another.
Sure. And it makes sense because all the specific scents that are referred to here, like where this one's labeled as an oud, that one's labeled as a patchouli, the focus is obviously what's on the bottle. Although interestingly enough, rose is what stands out first.
Yeah.
But this one right here, since there's not a specific note that it's tied to the name, it's meant to be like this one that's super rich and well blended, and you can't really pinpoint what it's all about.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of talent that comes with that, being able to smell everything, but not necessarily say that one note is overshadowing another note. So I do think it takes a lot of talent to do that. And for the last one, this is their patchouli scent, and this is actually my favorite of all of them. So as much as I really admire the balance in this one in terms of smell, I like the fact that you have this chunky, chocolatey, cocoa-like patchouli.
Absolutely.
Very rich and bold and decadent.
Yeah, there's definitely some ambery and resinous things happening on the base of that. So it's
Get over for that again.
I am a patchouli lover.
Yeah.
Let me hold this the right way with my pinky out.
That's how fancy it is.
I'm a patchouli lover.
But it's like you said, it has the amber accord, the benzoin.
Yes.
Really gives it that vanillic touch.
Yes, and I believe it even has labdanum in it as well in the base.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. There's just so much going on in here, but it really is all about the patchouli. So this one is aptly named. Now, I know you have owned these for a while now, for a few months.
Yeah.
What is the longevity like, or the performance in general?
These are EDPs, and they're pretty well concentrated. I think EDPs without getting into numbers.
Yeah.
But because these are, I feel kind of base note heavy.
Okay.
Sillage is going to be kind of short, but longevity is going to be to the skin scent, is going to be at least 8 hours.
Cool. Thank you for commenting on that.
Yeah.
And these are top shelf creations. So these are, the kinds of scents that you would wear for a formal night out, if you're going to a nice special event. This is not something that I would wear casually, just on a personal level. Of course, you can wear it whenever you want. And perhaps if I really do like the scent and it's affordable for me, why not wear it around the house? You want to experience the scent when you want to, but I think these would make great fragrances for like a really special occasion to really mark the memory.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so so far, I'm really impressed with everything from the house.
Yeah.
The presentation, which is a little Parfum d'Empire-esque, but I love the perfumer. I like the name.
Yes.
I like the presentation. The
Yeah.
scents, I think, really speak for themselves. And unfortunately, we don't have smell-o-vision because I would love for you to be able to experience these fragrances here.
But we can
But
with this giveaway.
yeah, all right. So
So there we
smooth
go.
transition. Nice segue. So thanks to Joe's generosity once more, we will be giving away an official discovery kit from the brand. It includes 6 of their offerings, may or may not include the middle one. We don't remember. That is the newest one, so it might not be in there. And quick question. I don't know if we talked about this. Do you also have a video of you interviewing Enzo?
I believe I do have a video.
Okay.
But if I don't, I'll have to retract my
But if
comment.
it exists,
If it exists,
that's totally fine.
we'll
And
include.
if and when you publish it, I will link it down below
Yes.
along with
Yes.
Joe's information, which
Yes.
I'm also going to link down below. So if you haven't checked out Joe's channel, I definitely recommend that you do so. He's definitely super passionate about fragrances,
I am.
and he's always happy to help. So
Yes.
thanks again, Joe. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
that. I know it's a tight squeeze back here.
No, I love it. I'm at Redolessence Studios. This is the best place ever. So.
Yeah, sometimes I come here and I just want to sleep here. I don't want to leave, but
Well,
it's a lot of
what's
fun.
your bedroom? So
It used to be my
Go
bedroom.
figure.
That's true. Yeah, if you backtrack 6 years ago, you'll see me
So-
actually sitting on my bed and doing videos. But thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate you guys. Please remember to subscribe for future videos. Remember to enable notifications by clicking on the bell so you don't miss any content. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
peace. Take care.